So the presidential campaign is in full swing here in the United States, and candidates of one of our two major political parties are shamelessly trying to out-religion each other as if they were like a little litter of newborns, each trying to get at the biggest, juiciest, most intolerant teat of the religious right. Among these candidates is twice-divorced crusader against sexual immorality, former Speaker of the House Newt Gingrich. Now, I don't like to make this channel too overtly political, but the way in which so many Republicans have openly embraced the theocratic machinations of the politically active sects of evangelical Christianity puts them in a position where they are going to be automatic enemies of those of us who wish to see reason rather than faith prevail as the guiding force of our nation's domestic and foreign policy. So during the course of this campaign, Newt Gingrich made a stop to speak at Cornerstone Church, pastored by the infamous theocrat John Hagee. In it, he delivers this wonderful gem. I have two grandchildren. Maggie is 11, Robert is 9. I am convinced that if we do not decisively win the struggle over the nature of America, by the time they're my age, they will be in a secular atheist country, potentially one dominated by radical Islamists. And I remember sitting there listening to this, trying to process it, and I was like, okay, hold on. Secular atheist country dominated by radical Islamists? What the hell? How can you even have a... It's just like, screw it. I mean, it's so illogical. And the thing is, while he's saying this, Pastor Hagee, who I presume from his saber rattling relating to Iran's Islamic government, knows why this is just total nonsense. But he's just sitting there and not calling him out on it. Same thing with the church attendees who just sit in silent agreement. But this kind of drives home the point that I'm trying to make, which is, why is it that people in evangelical culture, specifically the politically active Christian right, can just say the most baseless, ridiculous, easily refutable things without even being challenged? I mean, is the in-group, out-group prejudice so entrenched in evangelical Christianity that they're just ready to assume that all those who disagree with them must automatically be allied with each other? Does it even occur to them that it is inherently illogical for we secular humanist atheists to ally with people who want to abolish church-state separation with theocratic Sharia law? Newt Gingrich is not a stupid man. I think it's entirely possible that he was simply appealing to the ignorance of and illogical prejudices of the fundamentalist church. But what does it say about the surprisingly large base that he is appealing to when he knows that they will swallow such a statement without a second thought? Another classic case is the ridiculous fear-mongering tactic of saying that embracing tolerance of the so-called radical gay agenda, which we like to call equality and fairness, will lead to societal ruin. You'll occasionally hear leaders in the evangelical right and the politicians trying to curry their favor, shouting that if gays are allowed to marry, it will destroy the fabric of society, or that no civilization has ever survived the legitimizing of homosexuality. But a simple trip to Wikipedia will show you that there are a number of countries existing right now, today, that you can actually travel to with openly recognized gay marriage and gay adoption, who have not fallen into chaos and turmoil, and are just peachy. In fact, as far as anyone can tell, in these countries, the effects on heterosexual marriage and societal stability has not at all been negative. But what I'm starting to understand is that many in the evangelical community don't really value factual correctness. The factual correctness of a statement, or even if it has any logical coherency whatsoever, is nowhere near as important as whether it resonates with the dogma of the sect or makes the community feel good. And that is truly a frightening thing.